Actually, it's not too different. But I just want to give my view. Okay? I just want to give you my view here. Let's do this. Yes. Let's have fun with this. I am a practical man. I love things that are easily understood and don't get lost too much into the interpretation of. That's why, to me, the tarot is not really. It's not my cup of tea. I don't know about the Tree of Life, but maybe the Tree of Life might be, or even astrology might be a little bit more my. I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe the archetypical mind is not my thing. But I like practical stuff. And a lot of what I talked about, and this is not about the archetypical mind, but about the first three distortions. We think free will, love, and light, a sequence. It's not a sequence, really. It's a process. It's something that happens, you see. Now, how do I see it? In my model of reality, there is just pure consciousness. There's nothing else. Okay? Now, consciousness modulates itself into movement. For it to have movement, it needs to have space. And once it creates space or distance within itself, then it has the possibility of measuring time. So space-time happens, right? In your imagination, there is timelessness and spacelessness, or spaciousness, whatever you want to see. It's both equal, right? There is all the time in the world, and then there is no time. So infinity. That's your imagination. The moment you imagine something, you need to create space and time. Things need to happen sequentially. And there needs to be space for these things to happen. So that is awareness. That is consciousness. We experience the creation through the eye of the self, awareness. All that we see is, in fact, awareness. There is no awareness of things. There is simply awareness of itself. So the creator, awareness, is aware of itself. It's knowing itself. Everything clicks here. This is why I love this model, because it's so simplistic. And yet, it is the most powerful for me to live life from a non-dual perspective. Again, I'm just a practical man. I just like things simple. Now, how can all this fit into the free will, light, or love and light? Well, first of all, free will is inherent in awareness. Awareness becoming aware of itself, right? It's not inherent in infinity, because infinity is just infinity. There is no quality. But free will is a sort of first distortion. Yes, you have to come out of infinity, of the infinity, which is unimaginable, right? That's why infinity has no imagination. Infinity is infinity. For it to have imagination, it must have free will. So it's actually clicks perfectly. It's unimaginable. So, all right, we have free will, and now we have the capacity to will our desires. That desire is to, well, the first thing is love. Love is not a feeling. Love is simply a focus, right? That's what Ra explains as a one of the first distortions, or the three distortions. Love is a focus. It sort of gathers its awareness into one particular thing. That is what creates light. Light shines. So from you can go back to infinity, knowing that you can realize that you yourself are infinite. There is nothing there. When you go inside, there is nothing. There is no thing. So that's infinity. Now free will says, oh, I want to experience things. And so there is a focus. So everything that you have focus on, anything that you, whether it be the physical reality or your mind or fantasies or thoughts or desires or whatever it is, all of that is born out of love. You cannot escape love in this context, because love is not a feeling. Love is a focus. Ra calls it choice of attack. I kind of like that. The choice, it's your choice. Choice of focus, of narrowing your attention, your awareness. You're bringing your attention to that. That is love. And then how is love seen? Through light. Love light, right? Everything that you see or you think has a sort of objective quality. That is light. That is infinite light. It is limitless light, as Ra explained, because guess what? There is no limit as to how much awareness can be aware of itself, because its source is infinite. So this is how I approach this in a very practical sense, and to know that you can live this. This is not some esoteric stuff that, well, Gabe, when I get to 7th density, me, the 3rd density human who is here on probation because the planet Earth is a school and we're here, blah, 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 blah. I don't like those stories. Planet Earth, school, prison, and all. It's a poetic way to see it. But again, I'm a practical man and I don't like those kind of mythologies. They start to sink too much into the psyche of people and it gets lost there. And in that, I mean, I'm not saying that it's anything wrong. It's the creator experiencing that. But for the people who want to see the truth, let's make it simple. And this is how I put it. So yes, those are the 3 distortions, the first 3 distortions, which again, it's nothing that it's out of this world. It's happening right now. You can see infinity within you, you can see free will, you can see love, and you can see light, all working together in tandem. It's a symphony of life.